I drove 2 hours to watch the Carlton draft game. Travis Cloke played for Heathmere. It's pretty close to Portland and they play in the Southwest District League. You know I always love checking out the history on display in each club room. And Heathmere had a pretty good setup. I was surprised they wore black with a red sash. In Heathmere's early days, they played in the Haywood District Football League. I can't make out their early colours, but they did wear a Bombers style design. They won 5 premierships in the 1950s, and in this time period, the Haywood District became the Portland District. In 1970, that league merged with the Port Fairy District League, and around the 70s, Heathmere became the Magpies. In 1983, the league would be renamed the Southwest District League like it is today. Balmoral would later join this league and wear the Bombers design. I only ever knew Heathmere as the Magpies, so this was a big surprise. They're also nicknamed the Meres. Heathmere's last senior premiership was in 2002. Heathmere have been going since 1927, but they didn't have juniors in the Southwest District League until just recently. The juniors played in the Portland Junior Football Association. It's very close to Portland. They amalgamated in 2024, and now the Southwest League has juniors like every other comp. The Heathmere juniors wore a black jumper and then black with a small magpie on the front. I don't mind this one. In the later years, they moved to a crisscross design, which I haven't really seen before. The most notable member of the Heathmere juniors was Rowan Marshall, the St Kilda ruckman. Marshall played with Heathmere until 2012. It's pretty remarkable he made the AFL from that position. He moved to the Portland Tigers in the Major League. He played a few games for North Ballarat in his draft year, came back as a 19-year-old, played for Victoria but still wasn't drafted, so he played for the VFL side and eventually made his way to St Kilda, where he became one of the top ruckmen in the league. There was also Jack Fink from Heathmere that played for Collingwood. In the 1950s, he travelled from Portland to Melbourne to play every game, so he had to retire early at 24. I thought it was funny for the Carlton draft game, they had the advertising on the goalpost, but they could only put it up after the juniors. Also, there was a special reserved table for the clubby sports crew, Dylan Buckley's mob from Melbourne. They drove the 4 hours. I really like these one-off stubby holders they made for the game. The most unique thing about the Heathmere Oval is that it's right next to a speedway. There's not really a township in Heathmere. This is pretty much it. Because the speedway is so close, it actually cuts off some of the parking from the wing. Next to the netball, there's the Heathmere Hall, and this has been open since 1961. They had very good chips and gravy there. I'll give them credit for that. It's funny how Heathmere wear the Port Magpies prison bar style design. You don't usually see that over the border. It seems the Carlton draft game went well. The Meres got their first win of the season, and I had a good day there.